Hello everyone, this is Enigma here, and today we're going to be talking about ideas for a Super Mario 64 Switch remake. Now, before we get into this prediction, I just want to make it clear that no, I'm not doing any more videos of Super Mario Galaxy, and that's because I'm gonna be flat out honest. I was so bored doing that series. I just did not feel like doing that series at all. Like I honestly, this is my reaction. I was like going like, oh yay, time to do another Galaxy video. I mean, I love the Galaxy games. Don't get me wrong. I love the Galaxy games. But I don't know. I just don't have I just felt like a lot of my ideas were just like, okay, I mean, they weren't, like, bad, but, I mean, like, they weren't, like, anything astronomical or something. However, Super Mario 64 is one of my favorite video games, and you can tell by the Super Mario Galaxy videos how bored I was. Like, you can tell it in my voice. Like, I was like, yeah, alright, so we're, like, doing Super Mario Galaxy and stuff, so that's, like, my voice. But, like, when I'm doing Super Mario 64, I'm so excited, because I love this game. I love Super Mario 64, I love everything about it. And I mean, some people might bring up, why would we need a third remake when one is just good enough? Like, why would we need 3 Mario 64s? Well, I mean, it's times like these, like, I feel like they should do another remake, because Mario 64 is a game that no other gamer should forget about. Mario 64 started, like, sure, maybe Super Mario Brothers has started, like, video games in general, but Mario 64 has started something that no other game could have started, and that was the 3D. Mario 64 started it all, and you know, it's got to be commemorated, like, you know, how Super Mario Brothers is always seen to this day, like Super Mario Maker. We saw Mario Brothers. I feel like they should do a similar thing with Mario 64, because that was the game that started 3D, like, for the first time. And if they did that, like, it'd be just so awesome to see Mario 64 in HD. Like, sure, there's hacks on the internet to make it HD, but I mean, just a separate game. That'd be so awesome. Like, I seriously want to see this. But for this prediction, I'm going to be talking about story and characters. So, the story starts out like normal. Princess Peach has a letter. Don't judge me, I know the words. It goes like, Dear Mario, I've baked a cake. Dear Mario, come to the castle. I've baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool, Peach. And then Lakitu shows up. He flies around to the castle, and then Mario and his friends jump out of the warp pipe. Like, Mario, being the clever plumber he is, does not go in the castle, because he realizes that his friends are just gonna get in danger. So he lets them go in, but they don't come out. And what's Mario gonna do? Lakitu comes flying down and tells Mario that you need to find a key to open the door, and one of the rabbits has them. So he needs to find a rabbit to get the key, and once he gets the key, he can go inside Princess Peach's castle, and he can start the journey. And in the story is that Peach is inside the castle walls, and Mario needs to get all 120 stars in order to save her. So yeah, it's going to have the same storyline, but I want it to be similar to the N64 version, because I just thought it was so weird for it to be for the game to be started with Yoshi in Super Mario 64 DS. I don't know why they did that. I really feel like I really do honestly feel that Mario should start the game out, because it just felt so out of place. I mean, you could have just called the game Super Yoshi 64, but no. So yeah. Now let's get into the characters. I kept saying Mario and friends because I didn't want to spoil the characters just yet. But now we can talk about characters. So starting off the character list, we have Mario. And well, the reason why I put him here is because, well, he's the main character. Um I think Mario should be the most balanced character. I mean, that makes the most sense because, you know, it's Mario, and, you know, in all these games, he's always the balanced character. Nothing really special about him. Yeah, that's really all I have to say about Mario. There's really not much to talk about him. Alright, and now we have Luigi. And I think he should be in the game because, well, it just makes sense. I want all the characters from Mario 64 DS to return, but I'm also going to be talking about them separately so I can, you know, just give them some time to talk about them. So I think Luigi should be quicker than Mario, and he should also have higher jumps. However, as a weakness, to make him like instead of making him like a more better Mario, we can make him weaker. I think that will make him like that will make choosing the character easier because, you know, if Luigi had overall better stats than Mario, then people will probably go to Luigi. So yeah. So Luigi's differences from Mario is that he has quick speed, high jumps, but low strength. Now let's go on to the next character. Alright, next we have Wario. And I think Wario makes sense because, well, yeah, he was in the DS version. Um I thought it was kind of weird to have Wario in Mario 64 DS. And personally, I felt he felt out of place. I mean, you have Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi, which are the three main heroes in the Mario series. And then all of a sudden, you just get Wario in there. Like, I thought it was pretty funny, but I really would love to see him because, like, that's what made me love him in Super Mario 64 DS, because he was an interesting character. So, he is a slow character. I think he should be a very slow character. He does not jump high at all. And, like, he's a slow character, but he is the strongest. Like, no, like, not the strongest, though. Like, he's one of the strongest. Let's just say that. He's one of the strongest. Yeah, I think Wario would be great in this game. Yeah. But anyway, let's go on to the next character. Next we have Yoshi, and the reason why I have him was same with Wario. He was in the DS version. Now, I have a lot to say about Yoshi. Now, I felt like in Mario 64 DS, I felt you hardly used Yoshi at all. I felt you only used Yoshi really only at the start of the game. After you unlock Mario, you really never use Yoshi after. Like, you never use Yoshi. Like, he isn't even used for a lot of levels. I'm so shocked. I feel like they need to do more with Yoshi. In fact, I thought sometimes people even forgot he was even playable. I think that, like, I mean, I think you should have more levels. Like some puzzle levels. And you know how when Yoshi sticks out his tongue and he makes an egg? Well, maybe you can use the egg to solve, like, maybe you can, like, put it inside this little slot. And I don't know, but, like, you could do interesting stuff with this move. And I'm honestly surprised Nintendo didn't do anything with him. Like, I mean, they did, but, like, you only use him at the start of the game. And I think, like, if they did a redone version of Super Mario 64 and they add Yoshi as a character, I really want Yoshi to have more, like, to be used more. Yoshi was like like he really didn't, like, like, yeah, he just wasn't used much, and like I think he should be used, honestly. That's really all I have to say about Yoshi. Um, I think he should be a fast character, but yeah, a fast character that can jump high, but like, but he is not strong. Like, he is the weakest character in the game. Other than that, I think Yoshi is pretty good. I just really would like to see him used more, because I thought that Yoshi was useless in the DS version. Like, no one hardly used Yoshi. People, I'd say the number one character that was the most used in the DS version, I would have to say Luigi, because people say that Luigi was so OP in that game, and I honestly agree. That was the character I always used to play as. Yoshi I complained about, because I was terrible with Yoshi. Yoshi is like, ugh. Yeah, but that's really all I have to say about Yoshi. Let's go on to the next character. Alright, so I'm pretty sure everyone expected this coming, because the next character I have in mind is Waluigi. Now, I honestly have no idea why Waluigi was not in the DS version. That was almost like a that could have been his chance. You could have added him. I mean, you have Mario, Luigi, and Wario. Why don't you add Waluigi? It's the same in Smash Brothers and other games. You add all. It really gets me mad. It really does. I mean, I know people don't get mad at this, but it really gets me mad. Mario, Luigi, and Wario are always in games and are always playable, but Waluigi is always never playable. It just gets me mad. Like, why don't you do more with Waluigi? And that's why people hate him. Waluigi, in my personal opinion, he is my second favorite character in the Mario series. And he is the most underrated Mario character ever. I honestly feel like Nintendo honestly hates Waluigi, because they never do anything with him at all. Like, I thought that Yoshi and Super Mario 64 DS was bad. Just Waluigi. He's just never in games. Like, he's only in the sports games. And it really gets me mad. I really want to see Waluigi in more games. And, like, especially in an adventure game with Mario, Luigi, and Wario. I'm like, they should have replaced Yoshi with Waluigi in the DS version, honestly, because Yoshi, you hardly use him. Waluigi, you could use him for a lot of things. He could have his own power flower ability. Like, yeah, you could just do a lot of things with him. Now, let's talk about his stats. Now, I think he should be the quickest character in the game, but he should be a very weak character, but he should have high jumps. So he's basically like Luigi, except not really. I just think that it really disappoints me that that Nintendo doesn't use Waluigi in their games. Like, it really gets me mad. But the next character and the last character, you guys will see as unexpected. You guys will probably not expect this character to be in. Anyway, let's go on to the next character. The next character I have is Donkey Kong. I feel like Donkey Kong should be a playable character. Mainly because, I have a really great power flower ability for him. And I really think that, I really think that Donkey Kong deserves a spot as a playable character in a Mario game. I mean, just like Waluigi, he's only in the sports games. I mean, yeah, sure, Donkey Kong has his own series, but, I mean, Donkey Kong originated in the same game as Mario, which, I mean, I know some people probably will be like, okay, what does that have anything to do with, Donkey Kong being in this game? Well, I mean, Donkey Kong has been a part of Nintendo for a long time. in fact, even more longer than Mario has. And, well, actually, no, that's wrong. Actually, Donkey Kong originated in the same game as Mario. In the same game, I think that, Donkey Kong being a playable character wouldn't really surprise me, honestly. I mean, Donkey Kong's a great character, and he's just a really great character. I honestly think he should be in the stats, he should be the strongest character, which is why I said Wario should be the second strongest, because it wouldn't really make sense for Wario to be stronger than Donkey Kong. I mean, Wario is an actual human, Donkey Kong's a gorilla, so. However, he should jump very low, and, he jumps very low, and, yeah, he just jumps very low, and he has average speed. Like, he can have the same speed stats as Mario, maybe even Luigi. Yeah, I think Donkey Kong being in this game wouldn't really surprise me, and I think Donkey Kong could get in. Yeah, that's really all I have to say about characters. What character ideas do you have in Mario in this game? Leave me in the comments below, and I'll respond to as many of you as possible. In the next idea episode, we'll be talking about Power Flower abilities. See you guys next time. Actually, one more thing before I get into the ideas is that like, there is a way to unlock characters. So by the time, like, yeah, like, actually, before I end the video, that's what I meant to say. Like, there's a certain way to unlock the characters. By the time you get to 5 stars, you will be able to unlock Luigi. By the time you get to 10 stars, you will be able to unlock Yoshi. By the time you get to 15 stars, you're able to unlock Wario. And by the time you get to 20 stars, you're able to unlock Waluigi. And by the time you get to 25 stars, you're able to get Donkey Kong. And then you're able to play as all characters by then. Like, the levels that you are supposed to be playing as that, in order to unlock them, I'll be talking about in a separate video. I'll be talking about that in my levels predictions, like my new levels, the old levels, yeah, like that. So anyway, yeah, now I'll leave now, so tell me your opinions in the comments below, what you think the story should be, or what characters you think should be in, like, yeah, like, if you think it should just be a different game in general, just Super Mario 64 too, or Super Mario 74, or Super Mario 65, I don't know, I'm just rambling on. Anyway, have fun and enjoy Mario 64. See you guys next time.